Geometry OST Spring at 2024 release test items number 9. It says the vertices of a rectangle are given as ordered pairs, and there they are. What is the x-coordinate of the fourth vertex? So we're trying to find the location of the fourth point. Now let's recall a couple things, right? So a rectangle is just a special parallelogram. Let's recall that for a parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel. What this means is that your slopes are equal. So we're going to use slope here to find this. Now for a rectangle has 4 right angles. So we also have to be aware that consecutive sides are going to be perpendicular, which means you're also going to have opposite reciprocal slopes. But I don't think we need this. I think we'll be okay if we stick with the parallel idea. All right, so that's what I'm going to go with. All right. So I'm going to graph these 3 points and then try to consider where this other point would be, knowing that the y has to be 2. I'm going to erase this work. Okay, I'm going to bring up my calculator. Now, again, sorry about that. Okay, so there's my calculator. All right. So I'm going to, I don't like how it's counting by 2's right now, so I'm going to make my calculator a little bit bigger. So I'm going to drag it over here. I'm going to grab this and, okay, so now I'm counting by 1's, right? So now, let's graph my points. I'm going to do them separately. There is a way to graph them and connect them. So if I had all 4, I would, but I only have 3, so I'm not going to connect them. So 0, 5, 3, -1, -3, -4. So there's my 3 points. So I know that my fourth point has to be somewhere over here, right, in this vicinity. I know that the y is going to be 2, so it's going to go up this high. So the question is, what is the x value going to be? And to do that, we're going to use slope. Okay, I'm going to change the blue and make my pen a little smaller. Okay, so I'm going to count the slope from this point to this point. That means we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We went down 6 and right 1, 2, 3, and to the right 3. So now that is a slope of -6/3. I'm not going to simplify because I need the lengths to be the same. So now I need to count the same slope from here to my red circle. Now, instead of going down and to the right, I'm going to go up and to the left. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left 1, 2, 3. And there is the coordinates of my new point, and that looks like it's at -6, 2. Notice that the y is 2, so x being -6 would be my answer. So the answer, I think, is -6. Now let me erase my drawing. Let me type this in. So if I try -6, 2, looks like it completes it, right? Again, if you double check with the other lines, so if I double check here, that is up 3 and right 6. This would be up 3 and right 6. And that would be a slope of 3/6, which is the opposite reciprocal of -6/3, which means you do have right angles at your corners, and we are a rectangle. So the answer here would be -6. So let me go type it in, and we're good.